All right, guys, so there are a whole lot of interesting situations involving domestic conflicts between men and women that has been high profile, okay? We have the Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith situation. We got the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard situation going on, the trial going on, which I may or may not talk about. It's just I don't know anything about that, so I have to do a whole lot of research in order to make a video about it. But the situation I want to talk about today, I actually do know about it, right? I am familiar with what happened. Which involves rappers Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. Now, I know that you guys probably have no clue who these people are, okay? So let me give you some backdrop in context in regards to what happened here so everybody understands the story. Because the reason why I'm talking about this is because Miss Thee Stallion, who is woke, by the way, was allegedly shot by Tory Lanez after leaving a party, Kylie Jenner's party, in Los Angeles. Now, I'm talking about this because Thee Stallion made some pretty wild claims as to why she did not tell the police the truth about her allegedly getting shot by Tory Lanez, this rapper, that night. Okay, instead, she told the police that she had a glass stuck in her foot. She stepped on glass or something like that. Now, this is big news, particularly in the, hip hop blogosphere, because rapper Tory Lanez is about to be on trial for allegedly shooting Thee Stallion in the foot. And he's denying that he actually shot her in the foot. Okay, he's telling another version of the story. So, with that being said, I want to give you guys some context and backdrop here as to what happened leading up to this incident in which she allegedly got shot. And then I'm going to get into the audio recording of the interview she did with Gayle King, in which she explains why she lied to the police, which is what I really want to talk about here because, in my opinion, I think that there's a whole lot of lying going on here, but I don't really know. I just thought that her explanation for why she lied to the police was fascinating. So, with that being said, here's how the story went. And this is according to Thee Stallion, the woman who got shot in this situation, okay? This happened about 2 years ago, right after the whole George Floyd thing. She alleges that while they was driving back home from this party that they was at, there was a big argument in the SUV. The SUV had her, Tory Lanez, and I guess a couple of her other friends in there. And apparently Tory Lanez started getting out of control. He got real heated. It was so heated that she felt the need to actually get out the car, right? To say, stop the vehicle and get out the car. Apparently, this guy, according to her, was going so crazy and telling her to dance, right? And at some point, this guy stands up, right, out of the window and starts shooting at her, okay, or in her direction. And apparently, one of the bullets had struck her foot, even though she said she didn't realize that it happened immediately at the time, okay? And from there, the police were called. She hops back in the vehicle with the person who just allegedly shot her in the foot, and that she was so mad at that she had to get out of the vehicle in the first place. And, she told the police that it was a glass stuck in her foot, even though she knew that she was shot. And she continued with this story that she told the police that she had glass stuck in her foot until she got to the hospital, and the doctor basically said that you've been shot, that you have bullet fragments in your foot. Actually, it was both feet, okay, that allegedly had bullet fragments in them. And keep in mind, guys, there's many different versions of this story that have been told, but this is just the version that she told Gayle King. And she didn't tell anybody publicly that Tory Lanez had shot her until like a month later. Thee Stallion claims that Tory Lanez offered her $1 million not to talk about this, okay, while she was shot in the foot, okay, in the middle of the street. Right. Okay. So we're just going to go with that. Now, the other side of the story from Mr. Tory Lanez, who can't really speak on this because he's going to trial, but allegedly his lawyer has testified in the pretrial hearings that Thee Stallion's story is inconsistent, that she's lied about multiple things, that the muzzle flash actually was closest to Thee Stallion's friend, who allegedly she was actually in an argument with her friend and not Tory Lanez. And the reason why they were allegedly in this argument is because Tory Lanez was allegedly sleeping with both of them at the same time, right? Which, Tory Lanez also is saying that as well too in the few things that he has said about this. Now again, Tory Lanez's lawyer is saying that, his client didn't actually shoot the gun and basically strongly implied that it may have been Thee Stallion's friend. And this is supported by the fact that there was gunshot residue allegedly on her hand. Okay, now we don't really have information about whether or not anything was found on Tory Lanez, but that's essentially the defense as of right now. And this stuff is going to go to trial and we'll figure out more information. I really don't know what happened. All I know is that Meg Thee Stallion's excuse for lying about what happened to the police is ridiculous.
Why are you offering me money right now? Help me. Like, and if you sorry, just help me. Like,
but at that moment,
we didn't even make it to the house. Like, somebody had already called the police, and it was like so many of them. It was helicopters. I was like, oh my God, we all about to die. Like, the George Floyd incident had just happened. The police are definitely very much shoot first, ask questions after. So I'm like, it's a hot gun in the car. I'm bleeding. I've been shot. They about to kill somebody. Like, something bad is about to happen.
so somebody hears the gunshots, they call the police. The police come, and they say what to you?
They tell everybody to get out the car.
TMZ obtained video from that night.
And you could see the footage of me in the swimsuit, limping backwards, feet bleeding.
And they say to you, what happened here?
I don't remember everything they said to me, but I remember them asking me what's happening, what happened to you, and I didn't want them to kill any of us or shoot any of us. So I just said I stepped on glass because I didn't.
Why did you say that? Why didn't you say he shot me?
I didn't. For some reason, I was just trying to protect all of us because I didn't want them to kill us. Like, even though this person just did this to me, my first reaction still was to try to save us. Like, I didn't want to see anybody die. So I just said, I stepped on glass. So when I see people trying to use that against me, like trying to act like I'm lying, oh, she stepped on glass, she never got shot. I'm the one who said I stepped on glass. I was lying to protect all of us. And sometimes I wish I really would have never said that.
You wish you would have just told the truth.
I wish I would have told the truth, but if it saved all of us from dying, then that's just probably what it was meant to be.
So when you told the police you stepped on glass, did they believe you?
I don't know.
So how did you go from the glass, did you go to the hospital?
So they took me straight to the hospital, and the police questioned me, and I said it was just glass.
You still stuck with that
story? I stuck with it, it was glass. And right as the officers was like, okay, we done with this, we leaving, the doctor came in and he was like, you know, you got bullets in both of your feet. Like, you got fragments in this foot, and it's like right on the back of your Achilles. And I'm like,
there is a medical report that says that there were bullets, that you had been shot. And the medical report also says that to this day you still have
bullet fragments
in
your
my
feet.
And there are still many people as we sit here today, Megan, that don't even believe you were shot.
Yeah, so I found the excuse for why she lied to the police to be so ridiculous, okay? I mean, she pulled the George Floyd card, guys. She said the reason why I didn't tell the police that this man allegedly shot me, right, is because of George Floyd, right? Now, keep in mind, this person said that this dude was so out of control that she had to stop the vehicle, get out of the vehicle, okay, because this dude was so out of control. And it's like 4:30 in the morning, right? And she gets back in the vehicle with a guy that just shot her, right? And then she tells the police, oh, no, I wasn't shot. I had glass in my foot. That's why my foot is bleeding. That's why my foot is so messed up. I just found that to be so ridiculous, right? Like, why lie to the police about that at all? If this man actually shot you, I'm not saying he didn't. I don't know. I personally don't know. This story is so convoluted. I really don't know. I honestly really don't even care. I just found what she said there to be so ridiculous and kind of effed up because it's like, this is wokeness going out of control because she is woke, okay? I've done videos about her before when it comes to that. You're so caught up in this narrative that you're demonizing the police as a reason to not tell the truth about what happened. Presumably what you say is the truth. Because honestly, because you lied to the police, that indicates, in my opinion, that you're probably not telling the truth, okay? But you're saying that, well, I'm so afraid that the police was going to kill all of us, right? I'm so concerned that the police are going to kill this guy that literally tried to kill me, right? That I'm going to lie to them about it because police are bad, right? And this really bothers me because, again, these people are influential. And my gut feeling is that she's peddling this woke nonsense. Again, the narrative that, well, police are so bad towards black people that we can't even call them when we're in danger. I got a feeling that she's peddling this as a way to excuse the fact that she did something that is unexcusable, which is lying to the police. Because in my opinion, I think she lied to the police and said that she stepped on glass instead of being shot because she wanted to cover up for who actually shot her. And the person that actually shot her probably wasn't the person that she's currently blaming. Now, I don't know that for sure. That's just my speculation. This is my opinion, okay? Because this isn't the only thing that I believe that she's lying about. I believe that she's lying about the fact that, you know, she was in a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez, her and her friend, allegedly. And when asked about this from Gayle King, she denies.
You two were dating. What was the nature?
We were not dating. We were really close. We were friends. We hung out like every day. And his mom passed too. So when I felt like we were bonding over that. And
did you have an intimate relationship with him?
Like sexual?
Yeah. Did you, Megan, did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
So why do you think he's putting out the story that the two of you had a relationship and that you're making the whole thing up?
I think that he is trying to deflect.
Really? Really? You spent 6 months with a dude? 6 months with a dude bonding over the fact that both of your parents died? Okay? And you're claiming that you hung out with this man every single day, but you didn't sleep with him, right? All I'm saying is that her best friend, who, again, he allegedly said he was sleeping with both of them, it's saying a little bit different.
Come to find out, your ass was fucking with a nigga behind my back that I was on first. And that ain't right, because you supposed to be my best friend. We laugh at bitches that do that shit to each other. We not supposed to do that shit to each other.
Yeah, so I don't know specifically the person that she's talking about here, that, you know, her best friend, aka Thee Stallion, allegedly was, you know, effing around with, right? But it sounds like it matches the story from Tory Lanez in regards to what was going on. There's a whole lot I don't know, you know, and I really don't care that much. But what I do care about, again, is the fact that this person has been lying, okay? And seems to be continuing to lie about things and changing her story. And these lies could potentially, you know, lock this man up for something that he may or may not have done. Again, I don't know. But again, what I do know is that what's entailed in these lies is this victimhood narrative that has been pushed on this country, particularly on black people, when it comes to our relationship between police, right? In the sense that black people can't call the police or can't trust the police because of what happened with George Floyd. And that type of attitude and mentality towards the police is going to get people killed, okay? It really is. Because there are incidences where, you know, people may say, hey, you know what, I don't want to call the police, or, you know, I'm not going to get police involved, even though they're going through domestic situations in which you need the police involved. Well, I don't want to call the police because I feel like the police might, you know, they might kill me, right? I might end up getting shot, which again, in my opinion, is dangerous. And for her to play up on that, to use another man's death as an excuse to lie, is disgusting. It really is, right? When in doubt, use wokeness to justify your lies, right? Well, I'm woke. That's why I lied to the police. I'm woke, okay? Police, hey, they kill black folks, right? I was scared I was going to be killed by police. I was trying to save everybody. That's why I lied to them, okay? Instead of just owning up to the reason why that you lied, is because that the actual truth in terms of what happened isn't necessarily going to be favorable towards you or the people or person that you're trying to protect, right? Because in my opinion, I see no reason to protect a man that literally just tried to shoot you, right? That could have killed you. Why would you try to protect that person? I don't really understand it. Okay, and she says this person she was trying to protect, she wasn't sleeping with the guy. Again, it makes no sense to me whatsoever. She has some very deep feelings for somebody that she won't sleeping with. You know, I just find that to be fascinating and strange. Again, the level of wokeness here is cringe. And I really hope this is not one of those situations in which a woman's lies ends up getting a dude or a man locked up or in prison falsely, but just based off the testimony of a woman, because this guy can't tell his side of the story and she's out here playing the victim card on national TV. And we've seen how this story plays out way too often, okay? I'm not saying that what she said can't be true. I'm just saying I have some real questions, okay? I got some real questions. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.